The storm winds could be problematic for a bushfire that's broken out in the northwest of Sydney. Duty Operations Manager Brian is dispatched to the bushfire. He has nearly 30 years' experience as a paramedic.
When responding to a fire, for me as a Duty Operations Manager, it's about predicting what can go wrong and what can go wrong very quickly. You know, what may initially appear to be just a simple grass fire could end up in a large-scale evacuation with a number of lives on the line.
The fire is burning in bushland in the hills area. Approximately 200 civilians and 88 firefighters are in the danger zone. Brian is 20 minutes away and will be first on scene. 4 additional ambulances have also been dispatched. Water bombing by helicopters and planes has already begun in order to stop the fire from spreading.
I've got a fair bit of experience with bushfire. I went into the Victorian bushfires. I'll always remember that.
Hey boys.
What I do know about bushfires is the situation can unfold very quickly.
There's 2 guys down there that just need a bit of a look over. And then we just need you to sort of set up camp if you can in that area over there. And anyone that's heat affected or something like that, we'll send them over to you. All right, sweet. No dramas.
Once on the ground, Brian's role is to set up a rehab area for the firefighters that will be manned by additional paramedics.
While it may appear to be controlled, it literally is just a change in the wind and the situation can unfold very quickly.
All right, and what happened?
Smoky.
Yeah, righto. Would have been pretty warm down there, I'd say.
Pretty cold.
Yeah, righto.
Intense. Running around.
Were your fluid loaded before the fire started or not?
I'd say yeah, big. 'Cause it's summer.
2 of the main dangers to firefighters are smoke inhalation and heat exhaustion.
The firefighters on the fire ground are very well protected. They've got some pretty good resources and some good toys to put the fire out. But our role in that circumstance is to make sure we look after them. Look after the firefighter on the ground, first and foremost. And secondly, obviously look after the community that may have been injured as a result of that bushfire.
And there may be a few more. So just go down there and set up.
What about MCO one?
Sorry? Yeah.
What about MCO one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, bring him up to the rehab area, please.
We've got trucks in. We've kept the fire from going into the camp.
Yeah,
All right?
righto, that's a good
We're
thing.
not going to go in there just yet until we know what's going on. There's houses down there with people that haven't been able to get out.
We still have 80 personnel on the fire ground.
Once the rehab station has been set up, Brian makes a sweep of the area to check for injured firefighters or affected residents.
The Victorian fires for me were a hallmark in understanding the ferocity of a bushfire. And that's the worst fires that the country had ever seen. You know, when you hear stories of young kids who are in cars with their family just completely wiped out, that has a lasting impact on you. I've seen the worst. I probably don't want to see it again. But it certainly has shaped me as a person and the responsibility that comes with being a duty operations manager.
What have you done?
I think I just bruised the muscle.
Righto, okay. Just take a seat here, mate, and we'll have a look at you. All right, where's it hurting?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Are you able to get up to we get someone to run you up to the rehab area?
It's nothing serious though.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you wanted to get seen, I need you to move up there and come off the fire ground, okay?
They told me I've got to get it seen.
All right, mate. I'll let them know that you're going to take that patient to hospital. All right, no problem at all. Okay. Can you just liaise with the fire control officer?
There's people in here, obviously, I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were worried about, but they're all safe. We've done a survey around through here.
Right, okay.
Check them out. We'll go out back out and then we'll go down the
Other way,
roads,
yeah, no problem.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Sometimes you just walk away from the job and you think, I was pretty lucky then. I was pretty lucky that I wasn't injured. I was pretty lucky that, that situation was contained quickly, because it could have been hurt.
Well, it could have been worse.
It must have been cranking when it come through, though.
Oh, I've got to tell you.
Was it really going?
It was.
Well, most importantly, no one's been seriously hurt and no lives have been lost, so...
Being a paramedic, it's not just about the clinical aspects, it's so much more. It's about managing people, it's about communications, it's about predicting the unpredictable, anticipating what may go wrong. That's where experience comes in.
Thank you.
And I think, what is my legacy when I leave the job? If I can actually pass on some of that experience and some of that knowledge. But that's the joy of being a paramedic.
All right, well, I think the rain's probably going to be just as good as the 737. Look at that. You got to love Australia. 1 minute, the bush is on fire. The next minute, there's a storm.
With the fire under control, Brian is able to leave the area and head back on the road. However, the storm is continuing to cause chaos. Duty Operations Manager Brian has been called to an emergency caused by a lightning strike in Sydney.
Yeah, can you just make sure that RLTC has been notified regarding this case, please?
A tree has fallen on a car, trapping 2 people inside and bringing down power lines.
Holy shit. That's a tree.
I can't even see the car. And then I'm mindful that I've got power lines down everywhere and I've got responders, and water's a really, really good conductor of electricity.
Inspector 3-4 City. The vehicle has been removed. No one has been injured. No further ambulance resources required.
The tree fell directly onto the parked car, missing its windscreen and occupants by just inches.
It's all right, okay? All right, what happened?
I just pulled over because I couldn't see.
Yeah?
And then the tree just fell on us.
Okay, all right. You know what? Both okay, all right? That's the most important thing. That could have been a really, really disastrous outcome, okay?
Being a duty operations manager has taught me a number of things, but I guess probably the most important aspect is that people respond differently to different levels of trauma. So for me, the job about being a paramedic is about people and looking after people.
All right, come up here and we'll have a chat with the boys.
The lady is pretty distressed about what's just happened. Playing in her mind is how that could have been dramatically different. They were so lucky, so lucky. Had they been on the other side of the road, they would have both been killed.
We've got probably a 30 or 40 tonne tree across the road. There's no access and it'll be closed probably for about the next 2 to 3 hours.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, ladies, buy yourselves a lottery ticket. That has to be one of the luckiest escapes I've seen. Holy durly. All right, you're okay.
The best thing we can do as paramedics is establish that relationship with that person and let them know that you're there to look after them, and they are the most important thing in your moment right now.
You hang here, catch your breath. I'm glad you're both okay. Unbelievable. Pretty lucky escape.